So you want to know how to invest so you could start growing your wealth and let it compound for you. And the first thing you want to know is how to buy and sell stocks. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video step by step and go through it with you guys. And then the first thing you want to do is open up an account. And you can open an account with any brokerage company, like the bank that you bank with currently or others you see online. The banks that you bank with currently, most of them do, not all of them do, just FYI. And then quick heads up, I use Moomoo. It has 0 fees, fast app with advanced stock info at no extra charge like Robinhood does. So for example, if you use level 2 data like myself, that's for free on Moomoo in terms of brokerage company. So it's pretty awesome. And if you sign up through my link below, you get 8.1% interest on cash for 2 months, and then it's 3.35% after, way better than leaving your money in the bank. And then basically doing nothing in the bank too at the same time. Some of them do pay interest, but it's very low, not as high as this. Plus there's free tools and bonuses like NVIDIA shares. It doesn't cost you anything extra. I just get a small kickback in terms of link. Helps me keep these videos coming, so thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. So just click the Moomoo link below or scan the QR code and then click join, so click sign up, and then go through the steps to set up your account, and then you link your bank account for funding. Now it will ask you to do either a margin account, like would you want to open this account as a margin account or a cash account. Highly recommend you to do a cash account. I myself, especially if you're a beginner, by the way, and then I myself, I'm not a beginner, and I still use only cash account. Margin accounts is borrowing money. The downfall is it is risky because not like if you do lose that money, not only do you owe that money back, but you have to pay it back with interest until you fully pay it back. Obviously, the leverage side in terms of borrowing money is beneficial, but it makes more sense if you're a high level trader, where if the interest rate's low, you could take advantage of that, etc., and you're more risk adverse. Otherwise, it just becomes a big risk. Again, I myself trade on cash account. And in terms of margin accounts, they used to be more beneficial back in the day when cash accounts took about 3 days to settle that funds. Now, it takes 1 day. So if you sell your position and close your position today and sell the stock, then tomorrow the cash is available to trade again. So it's not a big deal. And then basically you're going to click transfer to transfer funds in and out. Now I'm going to go over and show you guys buying and selling right now and share my screen. I'm going to show you guys some of the tools as well. And they offer on Moomoo free high profile accounts as well, like Nancy Pelosi, Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, all that stuff to see what they have invested. So that's pretty cool, and that's all for free. You could also do fractional investing as well. So let's just say if you want to buy like Tesla stock and it's at like almost $400, but you don't have $400 to invest, but you have like $100, and in the next 6 months you think that it's going to double, then you don't have to wait until you have $400 to buy Tesla stock. You could just put $100 in, which I'm going to show you guys too as well right now. But put $100 in, and even if it doubles in the next 6 months, then your $100 becomes $200. So you didn't miss out on that growth, if that makes sense. You could also paper trade on Moomoo as well, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to show you guys how to buy and sell stocks. I have my Moomoo app opened, and the first thing I want to show you guys is for example, high profile accounts. So go to Discovery, then Insights, and you can see Nancy Pelosi's account, Buffett's, Warren's account holdings, like in terms of their holdings, their portfolio, Donald Trump, etc., etc. Again, it's all for free, which is pretty cool. In terms of data as well, let's just click on, like, for example, NVIDIA, just to show you guys. And they have the charts, obviously, but then they have like the level 2 data here. They have inflow, outflow, which is pretty awesome, actually. Like the volumes, resistance levels, support levels, inflow, outflow in terms of buy and sell, short interest, bearish, and bullish, bearish analysis in terms of analysts and short interest positions. Again, I think the more money you deposit, the more data access points you have for free. But I got all this with just $100 deposit, which is pretty awesome. Now, in terms of buying and selling stocks, they go by ticker symbols. In case you don't know ticker symbol, like for example, Tesla, you don't know the ticker symbol TSLA, you could just, which is right here, you can see, you can just type in the word Tesla, and then the search will just come up with it, by the way. And then you could click on Tesla. And then one thing, by the way, they do have AI support, which is pretty awesome. In terms of AI support, you just click on it here, and you just type it questions in terms of like, when's Tesla's earnings? Is Tesla expected to do a beat? Is this like this and that? Or is Tesla like whatever, a great time to buy right now based off buy and sell volumes, or whatever you might say, right? I don't know. It's pretty good. I already asked a bunch of questions, and again, this is for free, and I was just shocked how good it was in essence. So it's pretty awesome, and feel free to use it at times, and then always do your own research at the same time as well. Now we're going to type in Tesla. Again, you can see ticker symbol TSLA, even though I typed in Tesla, and then you can see it's at $391.20 right now. Click trade at the bottom left, and then you can see ticker symbol TSLA, and then session. So session is the market opens at 9:30 a.m. and closes at 4 p.m. New York time. So this is just regular trading hours. You could go overnight trading hours or 24 hours trading. Some stocks do trade 24 hours like Tesla or Nvidia and all stuff. But for this example, we're just going to go regular trading hour. Then order type. So you got limit, market on close, stop limit, etc., etc. I'm just going to go high level on all of them. Limit is Tesla's at 391. You want to buy it at 392 max or at 390 on the lower side. So if it drops down to 390, you could buy at 390. That's what's limit for. Or when you're selling it, let's say you own it at 391 and you want to sell it at 395, you could sell it at 395 with the limit order. Market order is I want to buy or sell at the current market price. So if it's at 391, I want to buy at 391. If I already own it and I want to sell at 391 and get out, you could just put market order 391 and all stuff. But the problem is you don't put 391, you just put market. There is no price. Like watch, I'll show you. It's a market order. You don't input price, you just input the amount of shares, or in terms of fractional shares, dollars, how much you want to buy and sell, right? But the problem about the market is if you put in market to buy, let's just say it's at 391 Tesla, if the stock is pretty volatile and moves up and down really quickly, and let's say it spikes up to $4.10 when you put in the market order fully, then you might be buying the stock at $410. So $410 when you only wanted to buy at 391 because it was at 391. That's the problem. So you should put a limit order. I myself almost 99.9% of the time put in market limit order. But again, market order is nice if you just want to get in and get out as soon as possible, but you got to be careful with those spikes. That's the only downfall. And same thing with the selling. If you own at 391 and you want to sell at, like, let's say right now 391, quote unquote 391, well, if it's moving up and down really quickly in terms of Tesla stock or whatever stock, it could drop down to, let's say, 380, and you thought you were selling at 391 because that was the market price you saw, but you would probably be selling at 380 because the stock just dipped down really quick as you submitted that order. That's the only downfall. Market on close is just basically buying and selling when the market closes. Nothing much to it. And then stop limit and stop loss, basically, in essence. Stop limit is, for example, if it drops down to 390, you want to sell at 390. Now, if you do a stop limit though, and it drops down to 380 really quickly, then it only sells at 390. And if it's at 380, it won't fill the order fully. That's where stop loss comes in. Stop loss, if you have a 390 and it drops to 380, it'll still sell until the order is fully filled. And the rest of them is more for advanced traders in essence. Now, in this example, we're just going to do limit because that's the one that most people use. And we saw that, for example, it was at 391. So we're okay with buying at 389. So we could do 389 per share. When it drops down to 389, that's when we'll buy. Number of shares, click on shares, and you could buy like 1 or 2 shares. And this example will just say, let's say 2 shares. Again, per share is 389 that we want to buy. 2 is obviously double. And then in terms of day, you could do good till day, good to cancel, stuff like that. Day, etc., etc. These are just basically, for the most part, it's like you want to wait until it's canceled. Just do good to cancel, right? And but we'll just leave it at day right now, and then just click buy, and then you type in your password and then just confirm, right? On the sell side, same thing. And then I'll do fractional shares too, other thing. Sell side, let's just say you don't have to sell both of them. Let's say we bought 2. You could just sell 1. You don't sell both. And then same thing, fill out the stuff, click sell, password, confirm, etc., etc. Now for fractional shares, let's just say you don't have the full $389 to buy. You could just input $100, right? And then your limit price could still be $389. So you don't have to like buy at the market price at $391, $100. You could do limit price $389 and $100 worth of the share and click buy. And then the same thing when you sell. When you sell, you don't have to, by the way, just click buy and put in password to buy at the $100 of it, and it'll show you quantity. You own 0.25% of 1 share. It's just an estimate. And when you sell, you don't have to sell the full $100. You can sell $50 worth of the stock and click sell and confirm. If you guys are interested in joining an investing community where you'll learn more about buying and selling, and in terms of seeing the day trading challenge and options trading and all stuff, go to wminvesting.com. I'm going to do a 100-day weekly day trading challenge, and every week I'm going to do this, start from $100, see how far I end up at the end of the week in terms of returns. And I've had so far 2 weeks phenomenal returns. So if you're interested in joining a trading community where you learn more about investing in options trading and get to see the behind the scenes for like live trading for my weekly $100 day trading challenge, where, for example, last week I got over 86% return, and also this week that just wrapped up and I should be filming and all that stuff, got over 35% return. So if you're interested in that, join my school community at wminvesting.com. Again, that's wminvesting.com. Thanks again for awesome support. Appreciate it. Catch you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless and peace.